Okay, I'm going to be going through how to use Cloud Stop Motion. So once you're in, it will say New Project, and you can press on New Project, and you will get to this place where you can see the camera. It's a little bit tricky with the setup, so I'll just explain that in a little bit. For right now, there's only really a few buttons on here, so it's pretty easy to use. So I will press this one first. This one shows the playback speed. So we want it to be 10 to 15 frames per second. This is set to 12 frames per second, so that I think is a good number. 12 frames per second means that 12 frames equals 1 second. So you have to kind of think about how many photos you actually need, which is actually quite a bit even for a 30-second video. This is the sound. Oh, no, this is the video picture. So you have to take all the pictures here. And then you can click on this if you are importing photos. So that is a possibility if you want to take digital photos on a camera or something else and then import them. You can press that, select images, and import them. And then this is the sound. I'll talk a little bit more about how to add sound afterwards. And then if you want to add titles at the beginning, end, or throughout your film, you can put in different titles using different kinds of text. Okay, so let's get set up here. I'm going to move the camera down. So this is my background. Okay. Then I want to take something into the image. So I'm going to start with this panda car. So I'm going to take the first picture by clicking on this button, or I could also press the space bar. Okay, and then I want to move it just slightly because if you take too many jumps, it's not going to look as fluid. So I'm going to take the next one, and you'll notice that it creates what's called an onion skin. So that shows what was there previously, so you can see how much you moved it. Trying to put something else into the frame. Let's try out some clay. Start from over here. So maybe I didn't like that one because I noticed that my hand got into it a little bit. So I can go back to the frame and I can delete that frame by pressing the delete button, and that frame will disappear. And then I can go back to continuing to take photos. Okay, I'm not going to take too many because this could be a very, very long video. So what I'm going to do is play that back for you. Very, very quick. So you can see that the car moves and then the modeling clay comes in there and moves a little bit. Okay. So that's just the beginning of my movie. It's about a second's worth. Oops. I'm going to continue to edit this. One thing I want to show you is how to add the titles. So let's put in a title at the beginning and call it moving car. Okay. So I want you guys to all have a title at the beginning, and then at the end I'd like to have you say who made the video. Okay, so you'll see, I'll play this. Oops, sorry, in the beginning. Okay, and then we'll want to add some sound. So in order to add sound, we can import from the sound library, and you can add different types of sounds. Music, so this would be, so say you want to add chill music. This is great because this music is royalty free, so it's music you could actually use. So you can import it in. And then to import it in, you can take it down into here, wherever you want it to be. Okay, so that could be music, sound effects. We can talk a little bit more about sound later and how to add different sound effects or repeat different sound effects, or play different types of music, so you can clip this music and then play a different type of music. So I think we can spend more of a lesson discussing how to add sound. And then, yeah, so for example, you could split the clip and then put in delete part of the music and then add another type of music in. So we can talk more about that. And then at the end of your video, I would like you to have who created the video, so the end, and then put who made it. Yeah, so this is just really some basics, and we'll also talk about how to export your video a little bit later, because that is a whole other lesson, just how to get it exported so that you can show it to the class. The good thing about this program is it automatically saves all your work, so you don't have to keep pressing save, so that if you don't finish the video, which likely will not finish in a day, it will keep it for next time, so when you log in next time,